Hey travelers! Today we're clearing up a big misconception about Genshin Impact. Getting a nice 4-star artifact from a boss or smashing out a lucky elite drop does not change your gacha pity or make your wishes more likely to land a 5-star. Let's break down what's actually going on, why people think their artifact luck equals wish luck, and what you should actually track if you want to know whether your pity is getting close. First, the basics. Genshin has multiple RNG systems running at the same time. One governs combat drops like artifact and boss materials. Another governs wishes, the banner system with soft pity, hard pity, and the 50-50 mechanics. These systems are completely separate. A good drop from a weekly boss is independent of the wish server. In other words, pulling a perfect artifact from an elite enemy does not nudge your pity meter up or down. The pity meter only changes when you make wishes. So why do players feel like their luck is connected? It's mostly human psychology. We notice patterns and create narratives around them. You get a rare artifact after a long farming session and feel lucky. Later, when you get a 5-star within a few pulls, you remember both events and assume they're linked. That's confirmation bias at work. We remember the coincidences and forget the many times nothing special happened at all. It can feel meaningful, but scientifically and mechanically it's unrelated. Let's talk specifics about the wish system so you know what actually matters. Base 5-star odds are very low, and the game uses a pity system to guarantee a 5-star within a certain number of wishes. Soft pity raises the chance as you approach the hard pity, and hard pity guarantees a 5-star at a fixed point. There's also the 50-50 rule on character banners. If you lose the first featured 5-star, the next guaranteed 5-star will be the featured one. All of these are tracked only by your wish history. Farming bosses does nothing to these counters. If you want to know whether your luck is good for wishes, here's what to do instead. First, track your total pulls and recent wish history. Use the in-game wish history or tools designed to read your in-game data. Keep an eye on how many pulls you've made on a specific banner, because pity only carries over within that banner. If you switch banners, your count toward a featured 5-star does not transfer. Second, understand where soft pity typically starts and where hard pity guarantees. That gives you a realistic expectation of when your odds ramp up. Finally, plan your pulls. If you are saving for a featured banner, try to avoid chasing random banners that reset your progress. Now, a few practical tips for day-to-day play. Don't use boss or artifact RNG as a barometer for whether you should pull. Instead, check your wish count regularly and decide based on your resources and banner priorities. If you want to save primo gems, set milestones and stop-loss points. If you decide to pull, do it on the banner that aligns with your goals. And most importantly, remember that every single wish has the same odds based on the current pity state. No outside gameplay will change that. For players who track patterns and enjoy statistics, there are community tools and spreadsheets that simulate pulls, estimate expected pulls to a result, and calculate your position in soft pity. Those tools are useful because they are tied to the thing that actually matters, your wish history. Use them instead of looking for omens in your artifact drops. To sum up, elite boss drops and 4-star artifact luck are not indicators of your gacha pity status. They're satisfying in their own right, but mechanically separate. If you want to know your gacha luck, track your wishes, understand soft and hard pity, and plan your pulls accordingly. That's the only reliable way to measure how due you are for a 5-star. If you want, I can make a short guide showing exactly how to check your in-game wish history, or create a simple tracker you can paste into a spreadsheet to monitor your pity across banners. Which would you prefer? A quick tutorial on reading wish history, or a ready-to-use pity tracker spreadsheet? And if you enjoyed this little tip, consider subscribing and liking the channel. It really helps me out and keeps more Genshin content coming your way. That's it for now. Good luck with your farming and your pulls, and I'll see you in Teyvat.